Hey everyone, so I have recently been asked to actually do a video on my full Ninjago collection, like the sets and figures and such. So I decided to do it. Again, some of these sets may look like crammed, or they might not look fully, like some of the set parts might not be all together with the same set. But I have them on a shelf here. I'm trying to like have them so they're not, so they can fit. So that's why some are in some weird places. But see, here we have, at the top here, the Ultra Dragon. This is from the Epic Dragon Battle set. And this is some of the, I have just random, so you can see there, Kai's flyer, his vehicle there, freaking rebooted. So, you know, I do have them in random spots. You can see there, Nia's Samurai Mech is there. You can see there, that's another part of a snake thing from the Epic Dragon Battle. You can see the, I think the Bite Cycle, Lashless Bite Cycle or something like that. You can see Kai's Blade Cycle there. That was like my first set, I think. Again, I have the light on so you guys can see it better. You can see in the back here, you do have Lloyd's Golden Mech from the Temple of Light set. And again, the Temple of Light's down below, so I do have them in random spots. Here we have the Golden Dragon. It's one of my favorite dragons. I say the Moro Dragon's my favorite though. Here we have Jay's Stormfighter from 2012 Snake Season. Here we have the Great Devourer. Again, see it is in random spots. We have the Great Devourer there. We have Garmatron. We have the Stone Warrior bike. I forgot what it's called. I'm forgetting what some of these are called, but you do get some of these little builds with some of the sets as well. Cole's Earth Driller is there, but yeah, there's the next shelf. So I do have them crammed in there so I can fit them on a shelf. But okay, you can see here Zane's, it's his vehicle that he had when for his golden weapons, the shurikens of ice. So it's quite a small vehicle. You can see the bigger here Vampire truck from the Vampire truck ambush, I think. Yeah, it's a pretty big set there. It's a pretty big vehicle. It's pretty cool. You can see Cole's Tread Assault from 2012 as well. Here you got Kai's Fire Mech from 2013. It's Zane's vehicle that was in the Garmatron set. He never had it in the show, but it's like an ice, it looks like a spider sort of thing, you know, like a weird thing that just kind of jumps or crawls around or something. And here we do have that vehicle from Rebooted for Jay and Cole. So you can see there Cole's mech is in the back, and there's Jay's, and then you can see Nia's car from the Mech Dragon is back there. Here we have the Temple of Light is actually back here, so I have it displayed back here. I do have those dragons placed below so I can fit them on the shelf below. You can see there's, yeah, you can see the Temple of Light there. I have some rebooted sets here. The Destructoid is right here. You can see some other smaller builds here as well, such as like the Hover Hunter. The Mech Dragon's there. It's a really cool set. I really like that rebooted set. It's probably one of my favorite rebooted sets. You can see there's some of those smaller builds again from the sets. You can see here is the second wave, one of the sets from the second wave of Rebooted, the X1 Ninja Charger. It's a really cool set as well. But Rebooted had two waves. Yeah, it only had two sets for the second wave, but the two sets were pretty big, so that one was one of them. Here we have mainly just tournament of elements here. Here we do have the Dojo Showdown set. And then we have some more random builds from sets, and we have the Jungle Raider here. Sorry the light is on here, but just some more random builds. I think this is from the Boulder Blaster, which is right here. So you get the Boulder Blaster, another random build. You get the Lava Falls set right here, kind of stuck in there. I have this here to make it from rolling off or anything. But you do have the DBX here. Jay's Electro Mech is back there. And you do have another build here, and then you do have Zane's Titanium Dragon. So yeah, that's another dragon. I really like getting dragons; they're really cool. Below here, I do have Enter the Serpent Set here. It's like another sort of temple, as you could say, for the Tournament of Elements. It looks. I really like this set. It's really cool. And then we have some possession sets here. We do have Master Wu Dragon right here. I think this is from the Master Wu Dragon as well. It's another ghost, like cart sort of thing. We do have this. This does have an arrow blade right here, but you know I have it out for the figures to hold. It's somewhere in a bag. We do have some of the gliders here. Here's Zane's glider from the Chain Cycle Ambush set. Then we have some Jay's and Kai's glider from the Moro Dragon set, which the Moro Dragon is kind of fitting there, kind of tight as well. I know I have them tucked in here tight, but you can see it obviously. Here's the dragon from the Final Flight Destiny's Bounty set. I honestly don't like that dragon as much because you can't set it down like this, and the head falls out easily. You know, I don't feel like it's the best dragon, but it's still cool looking. You get some of the random pieces there from the Final Flight set that, you know, I just kind of keep them out because some pieces could fall out. And, yeah. And here's a piece, there's a little build from the Chain Cycle Ambush for, Possession. So, yeah, there's mainly most of my Possession ones are here. I do have the Final Flight of Destiny's Bounty down here. It's a really big set, so I put it on one shelf here to show you guys it. Nice and clearly here, but you know, it's the I really like this one. It's one of my favorites. I think it's my favorite of Possession. Usually sometimes the bigger sets sometimes aren't even my favorite, but this one is really cool. I really like it. I'm so glad they made another bounty because, you know, I never ended up getting the other one. As you can see, I don't have any skeleton sets because I joined in the Ninjago later on, so I didn't get time to get them before they went online and really expensive now. But you can see here, there's my Air Jitsu flyers: Zane, Cole, Jay, Kai, Moro, and Wraith. So those are my Air Jitsu flyers that I've collected. I do have spinners. Forgot to get those out, but I do have spinners as well collected. And here we have the Battlefront Ninjago City set. Now I know it's kind of like bright here because I have the light on, but yet there's light behind it. But you can see here it's the Final Flight, or not Final Flight, Battlefront Ninjago City. You do get the Overlord's mech here, as he was with the Golden Master. And then you do have like a built tree here with some of these dark green pieces and red ones. That stuff. You do get a glider for Zane. But yeah, you do get like a little, I don't know what you would call this, but you know, you do get similar buildings like this and other Ninjago sets. And then you do get this whole temple as well, the Temple of Fortitude. I really like the Temple of Fortitude. It's one of my favorite temples I've gotten. But the Air Jitsu Temple looks really cool. I don't think I'll be getting that. It's really expensive, but the Air Jitsu Temple does look like one of the best ones. But this is one of the best ones I've gotten. At least I think. I think it's really great. And now I'm going to show you guys minifigures. And here are the minifigures that I have collected. I did say earlier that that I did start collecting Ninjago in about 2012. So I didn't really get any skeleton figures. I hope to collect some eventually, like spinners and such. I do have Lord Garment on there from the 2011 wave, though I did get his spinner from that. And I do have an original Sensei Wu minifigure there. That was from like a spinner arena set I had gotten. It's like a arena thing that you can spin your spinners on. But you can see there you got the ninja in their ZX outfits. You get the first version of Samurai X, which is Nia. You do get, I do have Energy Cole and Kai. I do not have Energy Zane and Jay, but I do have most of the snakes. I think I'm missing like one or two. But you can see there are the two versions of Lord Garment on there before he got 4 arms and after. You see there the Hypnobrai, Vampire. I do only have 3. Spitta. I'm missing Spitta, but I do have 3 Venomari. And there is some of the Constricti you can see there. And I do have Pythor right there. But and then again, I'm not showing my whole collection. I'm only showing the whole collection, but I'm not showing repeat figures. So I'm not going to show repeat figures because I feel like it was a waste of time to put into the display. But I'm not going to show you guys repeat figures because I don't think you need to see that. But I do have more figures out there, but you know, the repeats of ones I'm showing you right now. But here is season 2, and there wasn't many for this, but there was Golden Ninja Lloyd, and then the green Ninja Lloyd that was in the character encyclopedia book. So that's an exclusive figure. You get Zane here, and they're calling it kimono. Cole, Jay, Kai, in their kimono outfits. You do get another version of Lord Garmadon.
with the Helmet of Shadows on and stuff. You do get General. I did get General Kozu, and then I do have other repeats of the Stone Warriors, but there are the 3 main Stone Warriors that you do get. And then off to Rebooted. Rebooted had some good figures as well. You do get, at least these are the 2 versions of Lloyd. I do have normal Rebooted and then the one from the Battlefront Ninjago City. Here we have 2 Zanes. Again, I did get the other Zane. I do not have Damaged Zane though. I did not get that set. Here is some of the Rebooted figures for the Ninja there. And we get Sensei Garmadon, the first version of Sensei Garmadon. I do have Dareth. And then I do have another version of Samurai X there. And we do get Evil Wu. And then here are all the different versions of the Ninjroids they had made. So I put them all there because they're different versions if you look closely there. The second Ninjroid there in the middle does have a different like body outfit, body design and all. And then we do have the Overlord here. And I feel like he's a really great printed figure. Probably one of my favorite figures they've ever made. I feel like the new Pythor minifigure is also one of my favorites, but I mean this one, I mean it's got a lot of design on there, a lot of printing. It looks really cool, and if you can pick this one up, I'm sure you should, or you should, because it's a really great figure. And also, of course, I could be saying that because he's my favorite character, but besides that as well, it's a really great figure, guys. So yeah, but he's the main villain trying to get into that form in Rebooted. Here we do have Lloyd. And this is for the Tournament of Elements. We do have Lloyd here, but I don't think the DX wasn't really for it, but yet it was. It was in the gift box for Target. But here we do have the 2 versions of the Tournament Lloyd in there. We do have the 1 version of Zane for the Tournament of Elements. That is his titanium form there with the full hood. He's all titanium and silver looking. We do have Cole there, and then in his other version of Cole in the Tournament of Elements. We have Jay there. Here is the 2 versions of Jay. There's Kai, the other Kai, and then there's Skylar and the apparent ninja outfit, even though she does not become a ninja. We do have the next version of Samurai X there. We do have Sensei Garmadon in his next outfit there. And then there's Karloff, Griffin Turner, and then I don't really know who you could call him, Mr. Pale or Invisible, whatever you want to call him. The Master of Light and Master of Poison. I did get them from the Ultra Agents wave, but they were in the Ninjago Season 4 season as Elemental Masters, so I bought them online, and I'm considering them as part of my Ninjago collection because they were Elemental Masters in the show for Ninjago, but they were in Ultra Agent sets. Here we have Master Chen, Klaus, Zugu, Kapow and Chop, and then here's some other warriors, I think like Crate and Slevin. We do get Kapow and Chop, again, in their Anaconda forms. And then here's one of my other favorite figures, the new Pythor. I really, really like it. I like it much better in the white version. I usually like some of the older stuff better, but I really do think Pythor in his new version is much cooler, in my opinion. It looks really, really cool. And then here we are to Possession. So, here we have, I got that one Sensei Wu minifigure on the first one there from that one book that was recently come out. And then here we have the one new minifigure from Wu, from the Master Wu Dragon and Final Flight set, I think. Here is Deepstone Zane, Deepstone Lloyd, Deepstone Cole, Deepstone Jay, Deepstone Kai, and if you could say, I suppose, Deepstone Nia. Even though she doesn't really look like she had Deepstone on, it still has the same sort of design for the outfit. We do have some of the Air Jitsu figures for Air Jitsu Zane, Air Jitsu Cole, Air Jitsu Jay, Air Jitsu Kai, Ronin, and then here we do have Possessed Lloyd, Moro, and then Moro, and then Soul Archer, Goltar, Banshaw, Wraith in his ghost tail form. Here's Soul Archer with his legs. Here is Wraith and some of the other ghost figures as well. And then I do have quite a few Screamers from the sets I have gotten. So, but yeah, I mean, altogether though, I mean, these are mainly all my figures for, again, I did not put repeats in, so that's why you don't see any figures of the same. But I mean, I do have a lot collected. I cannot wait to see what they have later on for Ninjago, but there's my full collection that I have for Ninjago.